So this right here I have today, the 2022 Kia Stinger. I believe this is the GT1. Let's take a look at the Maroni here. Actually it's the 2022 GT2 V6. This one comes in ceramic silver. Looks more gray to me. It's like the Charger Destroyer gray almost. 3.3 twin turbo V6, gasoline direct injection. That's what GDI stands for. For those who don't know, got a lot of options on here. You know, the warranty, 10-year, 100,000 mile powertrain warranty. All right, so this is the GT2 2022 Stinger. Looks roughly the same as the last year 2021 and 2019 model. The front hasn't really changed. You still have the same full LED headlight system. This right here would be your turn signal. They are switchback. I believe they're white. When you turn on the turn signals, they go amber. Functional air curtains here. They are functional. Biggest deal for the new model year is a new logo, new Kia logo here. You still have the same radar sensors in the front with the camera. This glass piece is covering this. Well, I don't know if it's glass. It feels plasticky. Nice little grill here. I don't particularly like these hood scoops. I kind of wish they took this off for this model year, 2022, but they decided to keep them. If it were me, I would definitely have these wrapped because I don't really like them at all. And this VIN as well. But they are functional this year, so that is a good thing. Look at these Brembo brakes on this thing. You got Brembos on the Stinger, 6-piston. What size tires are these? They're Michelin Pilot Sports 19s, 225, 40 by 19. They come blacked out. Alright. And this one does have a package on it. Stingers don't normally come with spoilers. I know the previous model year didn't have a spoiler, but this one does come with a spoiler this year. Before I talk about the back, we're gonna open the trunk. Open the trunk. New key style this year. And they have remote start on the key as well. But you can't open the trunk from the key. Huh, that's weird. Oh, he gave me the wrong key. He gave me the one for the white Stinger. Okay. So I thought it was this gray model, but he gave me the key for the white model. Okay, so this is a GT1 based on the look of the front headlights. So he gave me, I was told to get the key for the gray one over here, but he gave me the key for the white one. So this one is a 2022 GT1, still V6. This one's a 2.5. I believe that one's a 3.3. And the bigger difference is the front headlight style. This one does have a different style of LEDs this year. These two light pieces, right, or four. They're trying to do like a Porsche almost. Those are LEDs, those are your running lights, and you still have the same style turn signal. So that is how you can tell the GT1 from the GT2 is the headlights. Everything else is roughly the same. Like the GT2 is very similar to last year's. And you still get Brembos on the GT1 I think it's a package, but this one still comes with the Brembos, 6 pistons, different wheel design. And what size are these? They're still Michelin Pilot Sports 225 19s, so the same size tires as well. Literally everything is the same except the headlight style. So I'm glad I caught that before I tried to get into that car. And this one doesn't have the package on it, so this one does not come with the rear spoiler that the silver one over there has. Alright, let's see if I can open the trunk now. So you know guys, it's a hatchback style, so you get all of this space in here. This car is still brand new. They probably just got it in. It still got the plastic and everything on it. A lot of space in here. Got the grab handle right here. Alright, so this year they made the quad outlet exhaust a little bit bigger than last year's model, but it really doesn't sound any different. I'm gonna go ahead and remote start it. Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. But it's not as loud, any louder compared to really last year's model. It's just that the pipes, the outlet, are a little bit bigger. That's all they really did. Still got the same rear diffuser, blacked out with piano black plastic. This is probably the really only place I'd be okay with piano black plastic is on the outside of a vehicle, not really on the inside, especially on places you can touch. Still have the GT logo right there. It will never say GT1 or GT2, it will just say GT. But then you have to look at the Maroni or know what you're getting to know if you're getting a GT1 or GT2. I'm actually glad he gave me the keys for this one because this one has the red interior, as you guys can see. This one comes with only black, but I think you can option the GT2 with a red and black if I'm correct. Let's pop the hood here. Got the button on the door to unlock and lock. Let's pop the hood here, see what they're working with under. Ooh, that thing smells fresh inside. They got the plastic and everything still in the inside. So this turbocharged 2.5. Let's see how much horsepower it said it had. So it's a 2.5 turbo gasoline direct injection, 4-cylinder, 8-speed, 4-wheel drive. Looking for the horsepower. It doesn't really say, unless I'm missing it. I would assume it's probably about 300 horsepower though. I believe the GT2 has maybe a little bit more than 300. But this thing might have came fresh off the truck last night, probably a few days ago. So this is the GT1, guys, and that over there is the GT2. Again, how you can tell the GT1 from the GT2 is just by looking at the headlights. You see the style of headlights. You have 4 pieces right here that go that are your running lights, LED running lights. On the GT2, it's basically the same style from last year. Okay. So let's go ahead and hop on inside. First of all, let's look at this door panel here. You have soft touch leather all over here. You have red stitching or your red door panels here. Some silver painted trim. And it's all hard touch plastic on the bottom here. $45, which isn't bad. That's not bad at all, honestly. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and start this bad boy up. Got the push button start right here. Got a new chime this year. Go ahead and turn that AC down a little bit. It's not a full panel roof, but the glass actually goes all the way back. So guys, as you can see, these 4 pieces here are your running lights, and this doubles as your turn signal. Well, in the GT2, this will actually be your running light. This amber portion right here, that will be your running light and your turn signal. But in the GT1, these are your running lights, and this is your turn signal. Now for the rear, this is something I really want to talk about. Something I'm very disappointed in, but I kind of understand it. So as advertised, if you guys may seen in Korea, this portion here is LED and it's sequential. Most likely in the GT2 it's LED, but it's not sequential. And this GT1 is not LED and not sequential, which is very disappointing. I find it as we can't, for some reason here in America, we cannot get the turn signal here from in Kia vehicles in a sequential form. Somebody told me on another YouTube channel that they have to apply for something like Audi does to get it in a sequential form. But whatever it is, Kia's not doing it, and that's why we're not getting this turn signal in sequential form, which is a bummer, honestly. And maybe if it's LED, it'll be okay, but gotta have an LED and sequential for my liking, at least. Also, the new style of the rear tail light this year in the GT1 or GT2, I believe this whole light bar would be on. Probably in the GT1, probably this section here only comes on, not the whole light bar. So that's a bummer there. And this AC is really cool. Feels really good in here. Look at this interior here. In the midst of all this plastic. I'll go ahead and close this off. Alright guys, starting from the front driver's seat, as you can see, really no huge changes from previous models. This helper screen is probably a little bit bigger and probably has a little bit more information, but other than that, it's relatively simple, easy to read, nothing too complicated. Alright. They did not put a digital dash in either model of the Stingers, so that's also a little bummer. I believe in the GT2, this middle portion is a little bit bigger. The helper screen is a little bit bigger, but it's still not full. It's still not a digital dash. And also in the GT2, you can get the turn signal cameras, where as you turn on the right or left, a camera will pop up to show you your blind spots. You cannot get this in this GT1, but you can probably get it in the GT2. Alright, everything else is relatively the same. New Kia logo on the steering wheel. Got your phone controls, your volume. Got a favorite button right here. You can program that to go to either Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, or anything else that you would want. You have lane keep assist on here. You got adaptive cruise control. You have a lot of good options on here, guys. Alright, and then you have your lane keep right here. Open your gas tank, and dimming as far as interior lighting in your dash. You can do that here. Let's see, I thought this, is this actually white right here, or is this just a cover? I think that's just a cover. That would be kind of nice if that was actually white though. Got the red, white, and black. That would be kind of nice. Alright, you got your window switches. One touch for the front and passenger, but not for the rear. As I said, you have upper portion is padded. I think it's injection molded plastic. Right here, red portion is red leather, soft. And further down is your hard plastics. You gotta cheapen it out somewhere. This dash is injection molded plastic. This thing is very hot. Sitting in the sun all day. Alright, then you have faux stitching here with a leather portion as well. You have these unique style vents right here with a very satisfying click to open or close. You have some aluminum painted trim here. Looks very nice. Looks very convincing. Feels very nice as well. I like how Kia and Hyundai are still using buttons. I know in some other vehicles they're going away as far as using some touch sensitive controls, but that might backfire on them because people still love buttons, you know. You have your map, navigation, another button to get to your favorite. You have your radio and media setup controls, AC controls at the bottom for your front and rear, defrosters. Alright, down here you have a traditional shifter, no dials or anything other fancy like that. You have an electronic parking brake, you have auto hold, you have your drive modes here, and you have stability control. This GT1 only comes with heated seats, no cooled seats. You have heated seats for the front and passenger, but no cooled seats. You have your camera views, push that here. You can see your camera view comes up. Only for the rear though, there's no other cameras on here that you can toggle through. And you have your I think that's the engine automatic off button that Kia gives you. Not many manufacturers give you the button here to turn off that option. A lot of people don't like it. And then you got a nice sized glove compartment right here. Or yeah. Well, compartment right here. It's not a glove compartment, but you know. Glove compartment is here. It's damped and lined with felt. Okay, let's go to this entertainment system screen real quick. I don't want to okay. So guys, Kia still decides to use this purple screen color interface, whatever the case may be. I particularly don't like it. I kind of wish this was interchangeable as far as the color, just the layout as a whole. It is very quick on this thing right here though. A lot quicker than when I tested it in the Carnival and the new Sorento. The response is quicker. Go to my nav screen here, or your map. Kia still gives you the option to zoom in and zoom out with the radio toggle button here. That's pretty neat. And I believe you can pinch to zoom like a tablet. Yep, yes you can. Alright. It does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. I'm not sure if it's wireless in this model though, because normally with Kia they're starting to put wireless Android and Auto in the smaller screens, but I think this is a standard size that you can get with the Stinger, which is 10 1/4. I believe this is size right here. I like this car. I like the way it feels. I like the way I sit up just by getting in it. It's a nice commanding view of the road. The hood is long though, so be mindful of that. At least, you know, from my vantage point, it definitely feels longer than my Optima. Feels much longer than my Optima. I'm not sure the kind of sound system in here. I believe it's just a 6-speaker regular sound system. I believe they're either using Bose or Harman Kardon in the GT2. This is just the GT1, so they just give you like regular speakers with no insignia on what it is. I'm not gonna hop in the back seat. As you can see, there's a lot of junk back here, so but you guys can get a good feel for it. A lot of space back there. The back does not give you heated or cooled seats either, which is to be expected. Alright. And they give you a little hook right here for whatever you need to hang, as far as if you're a businessman, hanging suits and whatnot. Businessman or businesswoman. Now, I wish I could take this bad boy out for the test drive, but this one still has a whole bunch of plastic on it. And he gave me the key to the wrong vehicle, so I won't be able to do that. And yeah guys, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this one off and give you guys a little B-roll to show you everything else. It's even a notification to check your rear seats in case you decided to leave your kids in here.